What is up, guys? We're out here today with the cold steel. The cold steel. It is the Finhawk. Finhawk. I've been using this thing some. There you go. It is the, let me get where I can see it, German, I can't see nothing, 4116, 4116 I think. Let's see if you guys can read that. Kind of hard to get it in the light right where you guys can see anything because it's so mirrored. Anyway, it's that German steel. It is, yeah, 4116, made in Taiwan. Sorry about that, guys. I just couldn't see it. But that's what it is. It's got a higher, it's got the Scandi grind, similar to a mora. It's got the same style sheath. I will say, on most moras, when you have it in the sheath, there's something right here to push off of to get it out. Unless you have the Constable or the Garberg. They don't have something. So they're similar to this. You have to hold the sheath to pull it out. There's no, you can't, I can push it off, but man, it's not easy. There's no thumb ramp there is what I'm getting at to push the knife out of the sheath. And this thing fits tight. It's getting better. It's getting better now that I've had it a while, but man, it's just, it fits tight. It just fits really tight. I guess the more I use it, the better it'll get. But it's a great sheath. It's just like a mora sheath. It's got a drain hole. You know, it's a copy of a mora. Now I will say this: the Scandi grind on this is not as steep. It's more laid back. I don't know. It just doesn't. It's got a different grind angle on it. That's what I'm getting at. It just has a different grind angle on it, and it comes higher up on the blade. What it does compared to a mora. So it's a little more slicey than a mora with the Scandi grind, just because of that. The blade thickness is about the same as your mora. I would say, I think it's about the same as your mora companion. It's about the same as a mora companion. All right, it's about the same length. This handle material, it's got a lanyard hole. This handle material, oh my gosh, it's great. I love that handle material, just the way it feels. It feels very, very good. It's very secure in your hands, all right? But it does not have a sharpened spine, so the spine on it will not, I don't think, well, let's just see. I don't think it will. No, there's nothing happening there. Nothing at all. But you could make it that way. You could grind the back of that down like you do a mora companion. You know, you can grind the back of that down, or just make a little flat spot right there, you know, just for striking your fire steels. This thing caught it on Amazon for I think $22, you know, 20 bucks. You know, it's not full tang, it's a rat tang, and I don't know, you know, how deep that tang goes in there. But, or at least, I'm pretty sure it's a rat tang. Or at least, you know, I know it ain't going all the way out the back. It's got a good little smooth spot right here on the back, so when you hold it like this, man, it's comfortable. It's got a place right there for your thumb to lay right in there. It's pretty comfortable. It's a very comfortable knife, that is for sure. Now the blade steel, I've heard mixed reviews on this blade steel, whether it's worth a crap or not. I don't know. It is what it is. For 20 bucks, you know, I can tell you, I haven't done any carving with it yet, but I've cut a lot of things with this thing. I've had this thing for almost a month now, and I don't think it's going to hold an edge as long as what a mora companion will. That's for sure. Any mora blade steel, from what I've seen, I think any mora was going to hold a little bit better of an edge than what this will, for a longer period of time, I should say. I think it'll hold a little better, but I don't know. We're going to baton with this a little bit. We're going to do some batoning. We're going to make some feather sticks. We're going to carve a little bit on that real hard piece of fat wood that I have. And we're going to build a fire. I don't know. I love the feel of the knife. I think it's just a great utility knife. I don't think it'd be a good woods knife. That's just me. All right, we'll get you guys panned down here where you guys can see what's going on. All right, here we go. Let's baton some wood. It's got a little knot in the bottom of it. Let's see. We'll try it right there. All right, I got a hammer, rubber mallet. There it is. All right. There ain't no shock in that handle, I'll tell you that. The handle does not translate any shock at all. Not on that time, not that time anyway. There's a knot there, so. See that old knot? We went through it. Seems to baton well. I don't know. Seems okay. Let's go through this piece. It's got a knot on it too. Now we're getting into something a little tougher. Oh yeah. Yeah, we got into right next to that knot. See there? I'm not one for breaking my knives. That's why I got this. All right. Drive that wedge in there. Pull your knife out of there when it's still in one piece. And if you need to, stick another piece of wood on top of your wedge. Drive your wedge in. Hear it? It's popping. It's going. That broke out the side. There we go. Alright. Good as it's going to get with that big knot in it. Alright. Put the wedge up. We'll get rid of the wedge. Alright. Let's baton this again. Just make me a couple small pieces. There we go. There's a knot in that too. Make another one. Right. All right. Let's get rid of all this. Get rid of all this stuff piled up here. All right, guys. All right, guys. We'll get rid of my rubber hammer. All right. Let's make some feather sticks here. Boy, gotta watch it. It wants to go in there deep. Oh man, holy cow. Man, yep, some good stuff. Some good stuff. I love the way this handle feels. Gosh, I love it. 20 bucks. I don't know, man. I don't know if it can. It's about as good as a mora. I just love the way it feels. I like the grind being just a little different than a mora, so it's a little more slicey than a mora, just by a little, you know. I just keep cutting my curls off. Look at there, I cut that one all the way off. Anyway, we got some curls going on there. We'll still get those curls there flamed up. All right, now, where in the world did I put? There it is. Couldn't find my piece of fat wood. There we go. Now we got it. We're gonna turn this baby around here. Now, like I said, I can't scratch nothing on this. Well, maybe I can, just a little. Look at that. If you hold that just right, you can scratch it just a little bit. So there's somewhere on this thing it's a little sharp. It's a little sharp. Not very much though. Wow. Alright, let's just cut some little bitty pieces off. Man, this thing's sharp. It is sharp. Maybe it will hold an edge about as good as a mora. I don't know. I was thinking that it was, because I've been using this knife for about a month now, and it seemed like it, certain tasks, it seemed like it was getting a little dull, but man, I don't think it is. Look at it, just peeling that right off there. Yeah, I'm happy with that. So, if you're a cold steel fan and you're all against moras and you don't want a mora, but you want a mora, but you won't buy it because you want a cold steel, then just buy this. Grind the back of it a little bit more where it'll actually strike your fire steel. And there you go, you got it. All right. Okay, guys. Get this set up on there. All right. I think I just tried that, didn't I? It wouldn't do nothing. Yep, it won't strike nothing nowhere. Yep, it's not going to strike anything. That is for sure. It's not going to strike nothing. All right, we got to use the striker. Here we go. Oh, there it goes. There it goes. Whew. There we go. There we go. Cold steel. Cold steel fin hawk. It's a good fire. Cold steel fin hawk with the German steel 4116 Taiwan. It's pretty good, I guess. I mean, 22 bucks. Now, whenever I was scratching, you get this kind of put over here so it can burn itself out. All right, let me pan you guys up here. Whenever I was scratching with the back of this, it's like I could feel it bending back and forth. Well, I can actually show you. It bends just a little. So I don't think that tang is in there as far as a mora's is. I really don't. It feels like it's bending right there. A mora, I think, goes like 3/4 of the way. I think this is just a little shy. I think this is just a little shy of what a mora's tang is on their, you know, non-full tang knives. Put that fire out. All right. That's it, man. It's got a nice mirror style, you know, mirror finish on it. Lanyard hole. I don't know. It's got a great grip on it. The sheath, basically a standard mora sheath. I mean, basically standard mora. I've carried this thing for about a month and carried it quite often on the farm. And yeah, it seems to be working just fine. I thought it was maybe getting a little dull, but man, from what I just saw, the way it just feathered that wood out and ate that wood down, man. Yep, good stuff. Good stuff. Good stuff. All right, guys. I will get out of here and All right, guys. We're back. If you want to look real close, I don't know if the camera will catch it, but there are some small rolls and chips in the very edge of this knife blade after batoning it. Like I said, I don't know if you guys will be able to see. There you go. See those four little places right there? They'll almost catch your finger down whenever you... There's 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 little bitty spots. I don't know if that was from batoning or what. There you go. You can kind of see it there. But yeah, it's definitely not as tough a blade steel as a Mora. I'll tell you that. It is definitely not as tough. But it is what it is. I just wanted to come back, show you guys that. And now we're done with the cold steel. All right. See you guys.